I'm down. Do you want to find the fake Yin that sent the letter? If you give me a separate task that is technically different from the one I got from Rixia, I'll be able to continue investigating legitimately. Isn't it a bit ridiculous? Despite all the work we put in, we had no choice but to hand the case over to the First Division. If Rixia hadn't asked us in the first place, everything we uncovered would have stayed hidden. Yeah, you're right. If only there were some kind of diversion that would allow us to continue investigating. Let's think for a minute. Who would know about Yin in the first place? Well, obviously Heiyu, considering that's his current employer. And then there's their rival Rivache in the First Division, who's tracking Heiyu's movements according to Dudley. From there, we can assume that Speaker Hartman, who's closely tied to Rivache, knows about them as well. That's the man you mentioned yesterday, right, Elie? Yes, he's a career politician who, more or less, rules over the Diet, serving as the leader of the Imperial faction. Honestly, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that he's Rivache's greatest supporter. Incidentally, almost all of Grandfather's reform bills were crushed by this man. I've always heard his name, but I never knew just how much power he had. If he's tied to Rivache, though, then Yin would be a threat to him as well, I imagine. Maybe he's the fake Yin. Yes, which means they wouldn't have much of a connection. Tio? Randy? You two look completely bewildered. Is there something we're missing? No, it's just... You seem to be in a much better mood today, Elie. I guess so. I'm sorry about yesterday, everyone. I wasn't acting like myself. But I'm fine now, and I don't intend to be a burden to the team anymore. You've never been a burden to us, Elie. Quite the opposite, actually. You help us out all the time. I mean, look at us now. Thanks to your political knowledge, we're making progress by leaps and bounds. Oh, do you really think so? I feel like this cutscene, or like this constant talking that I haven't even been able to pause to like save or whatever, has been going on for at least an hour. My throat is dying. Something smells fishy. Agreed, something is off. Very off. Wait a minute, you two. You know, now that I think of it, I could swear I heard a pair of voices chattering away on the roof from my window. I wonder. Congratulations, Lloyd and Elie. I wish the best for you two. Tio ships it. Confirmed. She's the first supporter of our CP. Hold on. We didn't do anything that deserves a congratulations. Right, Elie? Yeah, I mean, no. We were just talking about life and other things of that nature. Life, huh? Yeah, I talk life with the ladies now and again. So tell me, how far do you two go? Please, Tio is sitting right there. How far did you two go? Is Randy referring to the intimacy people engage in while in romantic relationships? No. No. Not at all. Lloyd and Elie sitting in a tree. That's enough for today. Yes, ma'am. Sheesh. Me and Elie together romantically? You guys know that wouldn't happen. Huh? I mean, I don't think we're all that compatible, and I can't really imagine our relationship going that way. Lloyd, you are so oblivious. Elie is gonna, like, slap you or something. What's the matter? You idiot. He stepped right on a landmine. Oh yes, you are so right, Lloyd. All I did was ask you for some advice on a very important subject. That's all. And there most definitely wasn't any sort of romantic atmosphere, like you oh so graciously pointed out. Alright, then You know, by incompatible, I only meant that we don't exactly make a good match. Sorry. Well, either way, glad to see you got some more fire in you today, Mademoiselle. Yes, thank goodness. I was not sure whether or not you were going to stay with the CPD. I'm sorry, I never meant to make you all worry. I don't know where the future will take me, but right now, I know this is where I'm meant to be. So everyone, I'm happy that I get to keep working with you. Elie. So am I, Elie. That's right. Besides, doubt we'd get much done around here without you to keep us in line. You just want her to do all your paperwork for you. I wouldn't have to be so stern all the time if you didn't try to wander off to the casino every other day, Randy. That's enough of that. What should we do about the investigation from here on out? Good question. We could always attempt to corner Yin with a different approach from the one the First Division is using. However, that unfortunately does not do much to narrow our options down. In that case, I've got an idea. How about we have ourselves a trip to Calbard's eastern quarter? I bet we'd find a few clues about Yin there. Uh-huh. Why didn't I think of that? But would the department even authorize a business trip to a foreign country? The Eastern Quarter is far outside of our jurisdiction, after all. Tio? What are you doing? I was contemplating looking into the police database a bit more. Perhaps I would be able to learn about the First Division's movements and so on. However, I already searched it last night, so there may not be much in the way of new information. Let's try it anyway. Beats sitting around here doing nothing. What's wrong? How strange. It seems as though we've received an orb mail. What's that again? Aren't they essentially letters that can be sent from terminal to terminal? Ah, yes, an email. Understood. Precisely. This peculiar thing is, despite being extremely useful, almost no one in the CPD uses the functionality. Most likely because not many officers are trained to use keyboards. Oh, so they like one finger it? That's funny. And I'm one of them, unfortunately. Well, who's it from? Let me check. What? What is it? Who would send us? I, Yin, hereby submit my support request. Overcome this trial and face me. Only then will I grant you your mission. What? You want me to fight you, and then you're gonna give me a task? Is this some kind of joke? Tio, where was this mail sent from? Definitely not the police department. Got it. It was sent from the International Bank of Crossbell, otherwise known as the IBC. What does that mean? The IBC is that bank that rakes in Mira from all over Zemuria, right? Why the heck would a place like that be sending us prank mail? Why would you assume I would? I can say, however, that this mail was definitely sent from an IBC terminal. I have no way of knowing who sent it, though. Could it possibly be? Could it be possible that Yin infiltrated the IBC? It's not out of the question. The IBC building is home to quite a few external companies and organizations. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's an Epstein Foundation office too. That is correct. An acquaintance of mine works there. However, I should have been more clear. The Orphan mail was sent directly from the IBC's main terminal. Because of that, I think the possibility of an external company being involved is low. Well, we won't know until we ask him. I wanted our investigation to fly under the 1st Division's radar, but we really don't have any other choice. Yeah, going undercover this time might be a little tricky. Should we hurry up and check it out before they get in our way again? Actually, we may be able to perform our search in secret after all. Really? How exactly? My best friend's father works at the IBC. If we explain the situation to him, he might give us a hand. You think so? Hey, ain't that convenient? Well, well, Mademoiselle, you got more connections than you know what to do with, don't ya? I have a decent amount. Unfortunately, I have no way of knowing whether or not he's even in Crossbell City, given how hectic his schedule is. What sort of position does he hold there? You may have heard of him, actually. His name is Dieter Croix. What? What, he famous or something? I'll say. Honestly, you could make the argument that he's just as well known as Elie. Dieter Croix. He's one of the continent's most wealthy individuals and a leading figure in the Zemurian economy, as well as the current CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell. He's the top dog of the whole frickin' bank. He was originally an old friend of my father's, but he's also kept a friendly relationship with my grandfather. Because of that, I've known him a good portion of my life. And his daughter is one of my closest childhood friends. Wow, that's amazing. But even if he is the CEO, we won't be able to do much if he's not there. You're right. I heard that he spends almost half of the year abroad on business trips. Nevertheless, there's no harm in trying, is there? Even if he isn't in town, my friend might be. She may even be able to help us. Let's do it. We're getting somewhere with the investigation now, at least, but... Are you worried about the intentions behind the orb mail? It was written similarly to the threat letter, but his reason for sending it remains unclear. Well, he went out of his way to send us a challenge. It'd be rude of us to not take the bait, you know? Agreed? Shall we head to the IBC then? Do I have new tasks? I do! Ha ha ha. Fishing for ingredients. We are looking for ingredients for a new fish dish. Hurry over and talk to me at Long Lao. Long Lao Tavern and Inn. Where is that? Testaments training. I'm requesting the special support section to train us to improve our combat skill. Desired duration 2 to 3 hours. If you accept, come to Trinity, the downtown district. Okay. Rare herb retrieval. Dr. Lago. I would like to acquire a certain herb used in internal medicine research. I will share more details in person, so please head over to St. Ursula's Hospital, first floor internal medicine office. Okay. Eastern Crossbell Highway monster extermination. A dangerous monster savage horn has been sighted on East Crossbell Highway. We ask the special support section to deal with this swiftly. Items of note. Be aware of its charge attack and snort attack that can inflict burns. Okay. Where was this one? Hurry over and meet me at Long Lao. Actually, I might know where that is. Okay, well, let's start on those because we've been doing so much talking today. I'm like actually dying. I need to go to East Street. I think Long Lao is, this is Long Lao, is it not? Yeah. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Oh, it's you guys. Hey, Wald, do you come here often? Pretty much. Owner's some annoying old dude, but the grub's decent. And not to mention their waitress is pretty freaking sexy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I most definitely do. On that, at least, we can agree. Seriously, guys? Show some decorum for once in your life, Randy. That was kind of cute. Hi. Talk. Ah, man. We had some last-second reservations come in today. What am I going to do now? Normally, I just make them some nice sashimi, but we're all out of fish. I'd be set if I just had 5 of them. I don't even need them to be especially high quality either. Hi. So those guys have come back. I'll give them a swift boot from the restaurant if they try anything funny. Sounds like Wald comes here pretty often. It also sounds like the workers are already used to dealing with him. Who am I supposed to talk to here? Fishing for ingredients. Sean. Are you not Sean? No, you're Finn. Who is Sean? Is it the waitress? Hi. Oh, it is the waitress. Welcome to Long Lao. Sean, I presume. We're here to discuss your support request. Wow, you're here already? Oh, thank goodness. Ain't you cutie? I think fishing for ingredients was the name of your request. Work's work, but is it me or does the SSS get saddled with a lot of fetch requests? Hey, bro, as long as we get paid, and she's asking us to fish. That's like great quest right there. You're not wrong, but it really is out of our control. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I need this done as soon as possible. We had a customer suddenly come in this morning and make a reservation bigger than our stock can handle. We tried to buy some fish from the marketplace, but even they were running low on the good stuff. We're going to need odd jobbers to tackle this one for us. I see what you did there. Sorry, what was that now? I do not believe odd jobber is an apt description of our work. All I know is I spoke with the Bracer Guild receptionist and he told me he'd set up something for me. So they sent this request to us. Bracers, am I right? There weren't any bracers available, but he mentioned a group of odd jobbers that would be willing to help. Aren't you the ones he was referring to? So it's that dang receptionist's fault, huh? The worst part is, he's not completely wrong. It still feels bad to hear it, though. However, Lloyd is a proficient fisherman, so I believe we are more than capable to accept her request. After all, she does appear to be in need. Yeah, I think you're right, Tio. Let's do it. Really? That's such a relief. This dish calls for a fish that's both slender and long. Is it an eel? The reservation is for 5 people, so we'll need 5 of them. 5 of the same type of fish. But if you have trouble catching that specific type of fish, then I guess we could settle for something else. However, whatever kind of fish you end up bringing, we definitely need 5 of the same kind. Got it? To recap, you want 5 long and slender fish. If we fail to catch them, we'll settle for another fish as long as they're identical. Okay, I think we got it. We'll fish them up and bring them to you. Thank you so much, I'm counting on you. Okay, so she probably wants eels. How many do I have? Nope, this button. Items, fishing. Eel, I have 2, dang it. Does it tell me where I got the eels from? Turn page. Bait used earthworm. West Crossbell Highway Pond. I need earthworms. Can I buy those somewhere? Let's save, first of all. So I've not saved this entire time. And then before we go see where we can find baits, let's do this testaments thing. Hello? Sister Hatina. I've been coming here more regularly to teach Sunday school lessons. Now, if only I could get the children to actually take the time to listen to me. Good luck with that. Okay. Who are you? Ashley. Oh, crap. It's morning already, isn't it? Whoops, stayed up drinking the night away. Again. Is Jingo going to be fine opening the store on her own? Oh, the exchange store? Whoa, isn't it pretty risky to buy up those kinds of goods? Not really. I only dabble in goods that are easy to sell. What are they even talking about? Oh, you're here. You requested we come, didn't you? Oh, so this is what... When we talked to him in the last chapter, he seemed like he wanted us to do something for him, so this is probably it. Sounds like you want us to train the testaments. That's a bit of a risky request, don't you think? What makes you so sure we'd train a bunch of delinquents anyway? Not only that, but I was expecting to see Wazy's name on the request. Was this all your idea? I believe you've misunderstood the request. Give me a moment, I will explain the details.